finished. It's a big fake out deal. You guys can buy stuff way cheaper. Go to Walmart Destin or Forever 21 or what's the other store? Uh, there's one store that's open until like 11 o'clock at night. Ross. And you can get 4 times the amount of stuff for the price you can pay for one garment over here. See, I've never been worried about coming to this mall period. The only reason I'm actually over here is because I wanted to go get the 2-for-1 deal on the Starbucks and the bottle Frappuccino so I could begin my day. And they're the only Dollar General that's left in the Destin area is East Destin at Miramar. So I had to go over there. They closed the other one over by Harbor Walk Village. I think they're going to condemn them all. But you really need to build more housing and hotels in Destin because it's just not enough. But I mean, you can put a toothpick stand out here in the parking lot and become a millionaire in a year in Destin. I don't care what you sell, you'll be able to sell it. Okay, so the Old Navy, I thought there was 2 caps. I thought I lost my mind there for a moment. If you see it, it's about the size of a quarter or so. Just let me know if you find it. But yeah, these 2 stores are so much alike. They may be owned by the same people, but I was like, I could have sworn it was just at the cat. Oh, Lord, somebody's bag cologne. So the Old Navy, I went in that. That was very disappointing. I even went to their sale rack, and I saw one pair of pants that were kind of bell bottomy that I might have bought if they were a good deal, but their sale price was like $49, and like no, that was a rip off deal. That store with their 50% off, up to 50% off sign and all that didn't do a thing for me. Boy, this guy got a big old high dollar RV. But we got a place to put it. It's illegal to park in Destin anywhere other than an RV lot. They made a law for that in Destin to Panama City because um, business are getting mad because people will like set up camp and whip out the barbecue and awnings and tables, bring big kitchen tables out, and you know and they take up 17 spaces per RV and empty their stuff in the ground, from trash to toilet stuff and just whatever. Um, but yeah, this mall is sucky. I do not suggest it. It's not worth the money at all, like any other rip-off outlet mall. Okay, so I did go into the Sperry Top Cider store. Okay, because I buy a pair of Sperry Top Ciders any day on sale because ever since I was a kid, I've worn them. We're in the sailing business since we were little bitty tykes. Actually, before we were born, my parents were in the sailing business, avid, in California and a few other places. But you can always use a good pair of topsiders, especially in the trunk, because you never know when you can get on a boat and you got them in the trunk and you're ready. But they're very expensive shoes, very nice cement shoes that last for years and years and years. They're great in the rain. They're excellent on boats. They're just a really well made moccasin. But like I said, they just last you years. And I run across a couple pairs. I think I picked up one new at a secondhand store, brand new, in a white, like a bone white. I like white like my dad. I like them light. I just really don't like anything but white, or as close as we can get to it. And I don't care if they're the suede finish or they're the shiny leather. Um, I just like white. It goes with everything. Looks nice with shorts and everything. But I've got like I think two pairs. I threw away a pair last year that got so old and so wretched that I had bought used in Bama in a secondhand store, and they were God knows how many years old to begin with. And I cleaned them, conditioned, and all that. Wore them for a long while. Just love them. Um, and they've always been, I would say $50, $60 and up, probably since I was a kid. Because I mean, they're just a really well made shoe. They do what they're supposed to do. Any of these other boat shoes are fake. They are just not good shoes. But I did go in that Sperry store. I learned a lot. Sperry's come a long way, and it's owned by several other big companies. And one shoe company that I cannot wear any of their shoes. They're horrible shoes. Hush Puppy. I have never been able to wear a Hush Puppy shoe. They are absolutely terrible. It's like they're too narrow or something. And I saw some cute ones, when I was a kid, at Sears and the Hush Puppy place. I cannot wear them. And just the worst shoe on the face of this earth for me. But that there's several companies tied to that, including Wolverine, apparently now for Sperry. So, and like I said, I've worn them since I was a kid, and we used to just buy them at the boat stores, for the you know boat hardware stores and stuff. That's where we used to get them. And if you could catch them on sale, you bought it. But and you might be able to luck out for 30, $40 on sale. But this store has them like two up to like $200, and their sale deck shoes are $100. But she told me that now they have different linings in them and paddings inside and all that stuff, and then plus arch supports, and then they use different grades of leather, sort of like cowboy boots do. Cowboy boots can be really expensive. I worked for Leatherbound Ltd in the mall out in the valley in California, and we had boots up to $5,000. You know, but yeah, so they're doing all kinds of different stuff, and look at this. They are making platform Sperry's. They're making what looks like van tennis shoes, Vanigans, Sperry's. Not all of them have that deck shoe tread, but most of them do. But they had freaking platforms in there. um, and then they had rain boots. They had plastic shoes, sort of like those what are those goofy little shoes that everybody likes to wear? Crocs. They had stuff looking like that. Then they had deck shoes that were made like Crocs, and with cutouts in plastic. They had children's ones. They had the rain boots. What else? They had ankle booties. They had driving shoes that even had the Sperry Topsider signature tread on. Um, they had woven. They had the cute thing was they actually had. I'm not real good on gimmicky crap, but when I walked in the door to the left, they had the red, white, and blue in the men's section Topsider traditional deck shoe, which I would buy that if it was cheap. And that shoe was like $200, but it was on sale for like $150 or something. I'm not spending that. But they had a really righteous pair of traditional deck shoes in gold, metallic gold. I love them. And they were on sale for $100, but I'm not spending $100. The problem is I would never wear them that often. And they would just be for fun. They would be horrible for sailing because that gold would be gone the first hour you wore them. As soon as friggin' the sheets or dock line crossed across that sucker, it'd take the gold right off. But they have just branched out to every kind of shoe you can imagine, sandals, everything. And I mean, I would never wear a Sperry Topsider sandal. That'd be just lame. I did have some years ago. I got Eddie Boat Show in Huntsville, Alabama, and they were $5 a pair, and I bought like 25 pairs and resold them. And I loved those. They were like Velcro Sperry Topsider sandals. They were awesome. That I would not suggest wearing them on a boat, but otherwise, for just regular human life, they're fantastic. But no, I didn't see any deals. It says up to 70% off. Trust me, there was nothing super reasonable in that store. But I'm going to say Sperry is a high end shoe for sailing, absolutely. And they're well made shoes. They last years and years and years. Um, but it's just too high. I've seen them other places. You can get them online, even used or new, and get some pretty good prices. Usually around like new is usually about $60. I went in this Gap outlet, which is just looks just like that other store I went into, and that didn't impress me at all. And they had men's and women's in there. The women's section was so small; it was like about the size of two of my cars. They just didn't have anything, and nothing. Even the sale stuff was like $40 and up for a pair of pants. So you go to Walmart, get a better deal. So there you have it. I wouldn't waste my time with Silver Sun's outlet mall. Period. I've driven around this for millions of years. Um, even when I used to drive down from Memphis and come down to work and come from Panama to go work Fort Walton and past all this stuff, but this is not impressive at all. It is way overpriced. It is definitely tourist stuff. So if you like name brands and you have truckloads of stupid money, then go shopping here. So I mean, this mall has been open 2 hours, and there's not a lot of cars here. There's a ton of tourists in town, and we're going into the big Memorial Weekend. And already the poo poo head tourists, there's a few of those laying around already. It's going to be fun, you guys. But anyway, and there's traffic today. And I'm going to do a vlog here in a minute about this stuff I bought at the store and called them immediately after I'd left because I was getting ready to wear one of the items to work and noticed there was a defect with it. And then looked at the other one that I bought as a duplicate I was going to resell. And it was messed up too. And I'm not happy. But I'm going to do a vlog about it, tell you all about that. So I hope you guys have a really blessed and profitable day. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you in the next one. I love ya.